right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here in Ropes, Texas. It is Friday night, and we are here to play the Ropes Eagles. And I'm going to apologize from the beginning because I'm doing this by myself. Timmy and Jokai had prior engagements, so I'm doing this by myself. I'm going to be moving the camera, so if you miss a play, don't get mad at me. I'm going to be trying to tell you at least the play-by-play, but I'm also going to move the camera. So if you miss a play, like I said, don't yell at me when you see me. Guess we're going to do the fight song real quick. That was a school song. I believe Ropes will play theirs. I can talk through theirs, I guess. Then they'll wait for the teams to get out here and do the national anthem. I'm going to go over the sponsors real quick since if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be able to do this. So, Sudan ISD, First United Bank of Sudan, Capital Farm Credit, Mule Team Laundromat, Bailey County Electric Co-op, King Egg Aviation, Johnny King, Montez Steel Buildings, Sawyer Construction, Larry Sawyer, Curtec LLC, Tow Pros, Chad Nichols, 5-Star Tree Service, 5 Area Connect, Double B Farms, Brian Baker, Red Wagon Farms, and GWG Farms, Swift Lube and Oil Change, Lance Insurance, Seth Souter, United Country Real Estate, M. Edwards Realty and Land, Vince Montez Cattle Exports, Cowart Enterprises, Sudan Education Foundation, Texas Producers Co-op, Justin Beller, Jalapenos, Sudan Medical Clinic, RJ Shipping and Beyond, Jay's Coffee Shop, Twice the Ice Hornet Chill, Q&A Sugar Shack, and Chad King Farms. Thank you to the sponsors this year for allowing us to bring you the broadcast. And going to go over, see some. Oh, we're going to go for a prayer real quick and.
Will you pray with me? Dear God, thank you for the opportunity to be here tonight to celebrate homecoming with our community. God, we pray your hand over everyone here, the safety players and coaches. God, tonight we pray for our nation, our friends, our neighbors, and those that don't agree with. We pray for a heart change in people's lives that only Jesus Christ and the transforming power of the Holy Spirit through salvation can bring. We pray to choose to love over hate and that we can bring light into darkness. Thank you, God, for your faithfulness and for sending our Son to die on the cross so we can live. In your mighty name we pray. Amen. Now for silence. Thank you.
Okay, so continuing, Ropes is 1-1 on the season. Their first game of the season, they played Hell Center. It was a 33-0 win, and then last week they were upset. And I say upset because Ropes was ranked 10th in the state, Division 2, 2A Division 2, lost to New Home 28-14. Now, New Home isn't just some random team. New Home is also a very good team. So, um, they got a good team. We got a good team. We've been playing pretty good. We had basically half of a game, I guess, against Olton, winning 19-7, and then a 40-12 win against Tahoka. So they're just waiting on the teams, I believe. Gonna go over a few things. Wanted to do it kind of early so that way if I don't forget, but don't want to forget the Education Foundation steak dinner and auction on October 4th, 2024. 2025, I'm sorry, at the Desert Road Event Center in Muleshoe, Texas, from 7 to 10 p.m. The cost, I believe they said, was $75, and if you want tickets, contact Melanie Harper for that, or if you just want to donate to the Education Foundation. Then you got the golf tournament, which is happening next Saturday, September 20th. It's a 4-person, 18-hole scramble, $100 a player, $400 for 4. And if you want to join that, you got to get with Matt Grecken and Zach Jones. Also, the Sudan Athletic Booster Club is having gold membership cards for $50, and you will be allowed to get into the home football and basketball games with that. So, and any other thing that you want from the boosters, if you want a T-shirt or a flag, I believe, you can get with Matt Gricken. He's the president. And so, yeah, I'm just going to be talking to myself, really. Usually we have a little bit of banter, but obviously I'm by myself. But as I said before, don't yell at me when you see me. If I accidentally mess up, I'm going to at least try to get you the play-by-play. The camera situation may require a little bit more talent than I have, so. We got about 13 minutes here. And Ropes has already come out. I guess we can go over some of the varsity, the starters here. Of course, you got, starting at quarterback, you got number 50, it says number 17, Caleb Grecken. And then I did see Angel Martinez on the sideline again, so he's obviously hurt. So I imagine we'll have Javier Avila back there, and he's wearing number 22. So that's going to be a little change, I guess. Some of them have changed numbers. I'm not real sure. Or maybe not. They just got the... Okay, yeah. I think they're all the same, but they're bunched up, the numbers somehow. I don't know. Anyway, our guys, but our guys are wearing all white today with the gold numbers, so that's going to be it might be a little hard to see. Let me know if I'm coming through good, or the voice is good. Last week they said that the voice was a little low, so we turned it up, but just let me know. I was here for the pregame, so they were warming up. They have a senior quarterback here, Cade Franklin, but he was running wide receiver routes, so I'm not sure what happened or whatever, but the backup, Zayden Pittman, he was the one taking the snaps. We'll see if that's a two quarterback situation, kind of like we do. Caleb's on there, and so does Cal Carter. He'll jump in there and run a few plays as well. And of course we have Hayden Province. So I think we're going to have the run out and I can't see nothing. There's the sun is. I hope you're seeing the guys. I think they're gonna run and then they're gonna do all the stuff. Both teams are in their little tunnels there. So Ropes comes out first. Ropes wearing all black with green stripes, green numbers. And here come your Sudan Hornets. So the away games are a little different. We're out here in the crowd, in the at home we are in the press box and it's pretty quiet in there, but we're around the people here, which I like it a little bit better out here amongst the crowd, but it does get a little loud. Let me know if I need to turn up the voice a little bit, or anybody that has my number, just let me know. And we're going to try to get you this game, a good game. 1-1 Ropes against 2-0 the Sudan Hornets. It's a pretty big game for the Hornets, as a lot of people probably still think that they might not have a chance against Ropes, but I mean, like we were talking about last week, any given Sunday was the thing we used to, a long time ago when I was young. I used to hear any given Sunday, anybody can get beat, but any given Friday, anybody can get beat. So we're gonna have to play a good game. No turnovers, and I mean that's good in any game. No turnovers and good defense and good offense there. So we got captains Caleb Grekin and Julian Salas, number 9 Kincaid Boning, and number 52 Gabriel Lopez.
Captains for the Eagles, number 15 Caden Reicher, number 2 Zayden Pittman, number 18 Braden Hodge, number 1 Coulter Doctor.
So there's the coin flip, and usually the away team gets to choose. And looks like we lost the coin toss. I'm not real sure. Yeah, so Ropes won the toss, deferred to the second half, so your Sudan Hornets will receive the kickoff here to start this game. So now we're going to do the national anthem. I don't know if you can see that, the flag, but we're going to. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're just about set for kickoff here. And, Ropes Field goes north and south, so the Ropes Eagles will be kicking with the wind. There's a little breeze coming out of the south. They're going to be going with the wind. And the Hornets will be going into the wind. Looks like going to be kicked off by number 12, Cade Franklin. He's the senior quarterback.
Kicking off for the Eagles, number 12, Cade Franklin.
So as I said, it's a little loud here out here with the band and everything and the fans, but I think we enjoy it more out here. So Franklin set to kick off, back deep. Well, he didn't kick it deep enough, but number 4, Cooper Edwards is going to fall on it. It's going to be at the Hornet 19-yard line. So first and 10 for the Hornets at their own 18-yard line. So as I said, we got Grecken coming out in that offset pistol. Oh no, he's under center. So it's going to be an offset I formation, and hands it off to Avila, who stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe lost a yard. Yeah, lost a yard is what they said. This is going to bring up a 2nd and 11 for your Hornets. They kind of had a bunch set. Now they're going to have an empty set with split wide receivers and Caleb in the shotgun. He's going to hand it off to, no, he's going to fake hand it off to Carter, and Carter, he's going to keep it, and now he's going to get hit with another loss. So that's going to bring up 3rd and about 14 for your Hornets. Hornets from the sideline. Hope everybody can see it. He's hit almost immediately, fumbles the ball, and it's going to be recovered by Ropes at the 9-yard line. It looked like unless they whistled it dead, but I think they're going to call it a fumble. Call fourth down. So they do a whistle. They whistle the play dead 20 at their own 9-yard line, and Grecken, and they're probably going to shift into a punt formation here. So back to receive is number 2 and number 1 and number 2, Colton Dockery and Zayden Pittman. They're going to let it bounce, and then Pittman's going to pick it up, and he's going to return it to the 10, and he's going to get knocked out of bounds by Caleb Grecken. So he returned it to the 8-yard line, I'm sorry. So now the Hornets are going to have to stiffen up here on defense as they come up to the scrimmage in an I formation. Each side is going to hand it off to number 10, Rylan Keith, and he's going to get a couple of yards down to about the 4-yard line. It's going to be a 2nd and goal here at the 4-yard line. And Ropes does kind of, they call their plays in. So they're going to go back with the I formation, strong right with the tight end on the right side. And they're going to hand it off, toss it to Keith, and he's going to go up and score for the first score of the ball game. The Ropes Eagles 6-0 with 9:20 left in the first quarter. And they set up in a weird formation. Now they're going to line up to get the kick. Kicking is Cade Franklin. And the kick is up and good. Brings your score 7-0 with 9:20 left in the first. So kind of, we had a 3 and out, and then of course the punt. Nobody really covered it, and Pittman picked it up and took it back to the 9-yard line. So not a real good start for the Hornets, but I mean that's why we play 4 quarters. It's not over in the first three minutes. So we just gotta recoup. And like I said, back deep for the Hornets is number 4 Cooper Edwards, number 2 Christian Delgado, and number 13 Cal Carter. And once again, for the Ropes Eagles, kicking is number 12 Zane Franklin. Cade Franklin, I'm sorry. He kicks it into the end zone, and that's going to be a touchback. So the Hornets will start at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. So they're going to have a bunch formation here with, that looks like Cal Carter's. He's going to take the snap, go to the left, go to the near sideline, and he's going to gain about 7 yards on the play on the quarterback keeper. Brings us up a 2nd and 3 for the Hornets at their own 32-yard line. He's brought down by number 8, Maddox Sierra. He's helping me a little bit with who brings him down. So same bunch formation to the visitor side, and it's going to be direct snapped again. And this time he's going to get hit in the backfield by number 44, Victor Sines. So there's going to be a loss on the play. Going to bring up a 3rd and 6, or 3rd and, well, he moved. 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4 for the Hornets. And now they're going to go into their regular in the backfield with Javier Avila, and then of course number 32. I'm sorry. No, that's looked like number 33. I can't really see the number. Back to pass, and it's going to be batted down. So it's going to bring up 4th and 5 from their own 31-yard line. And they're probably going to shift again into a pump formation. And Grecken punts it. Dockery is going to let it go out of bounds. Looks like they're going to mark it at about the 45-yard line, 46-yard line. So Ropes, first time on offense. Well, they had a short field on the first time. First time they're going to have to drive at least a little bit of the field. Got twin receivers to the left, I formation. Franklin hands it off to Keith, and he's going to be brought down by Maximus Lopez there. First contact. Gain of 1 on the play. Gain of 2, they said. 2nd and 8 from their own 47-yard line. This time they got split receivers. And Franklin's going to be in a shotgun set with Keith to his. He's going to fake the handoff, go to pass, and just overthrows number 18, Braden Hogg, lined up at tight end right there. So brings up a 3rd and 8. So like I said, this is kind of old school offense. They, call in the play. A player brings in the play. Twin receivers to the home side in the pistol formation. And looks like the Hornets are coming. Franklin with the fake, and he's going to throw it back off his back foot. Almost intercepted there by Aspen Ryer. Good break up the pass there. Again, I was sorry if you missed it. I was watching the play myself. So it looks like they're going to go to a pump formation, and it looks like number 13, Cal Carter, back to receive the kick. And the kicker is number 2, Pittman, and it's going to roll almost. Died down right there at the 1-yard line. Actually a pretty good punt there. I thought it was going to roll into the end zone, but now the Hornets are going to have to go 98 yards. But first things first, just get some breathing room. So with 6:56 left in the first, score is 7-0 Ropes. And here come the Hornets. So pistol formation, offset pistol formation, and it's going to be quarterback keeper. He's going to get hit in the backfield by number 4, Javith Cruz. So no gain. 2nd and 10 from the 1. And we get our plays off of a number system. So same formation, split receivers. Aspen Ryer to the nearest side. Grecken back to pass. He's going to hit Carter out of the backfield, out of the tight end position there. He's going to gain a few yards up to the 5-yard line. He gained 4. So brings up a 3rd and 5 or 6. Looks like a 3rd and 6 from the 5-yard line. As I said, Cooper Edwards over here to the near side. Aspen Ryer, the receiver, on the home side. And in the same formation with tight end on the right side. Grecken fakes a handoff, hands it off to number 23. Looks like that's 23 is not on here. I don't remember his name. If somebody remembers his name, y'all let me know. Number 23 for the Hornets. I believe he was a sophomore. He's on our the ones at home. Just can't remember his name. So same formation, tied in this time to the left, and it's keeper, like a zone read play there. Gain of about 4 on the play. Brings up a second and a gain of 6. 2nd and 4 from their own 14-yard line. From their own 19-yard line, I'm sorry. Same formation for the Hornets. Pistol back to pass. He's going to hit Carter coming out of as the tight end. He's going to gain about 5 yards, and I think they're going to give him a first down. Yeah, they're going to give him first down. 1st and 10, just enough yards for the first down. So 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. And we have the same formation. Grecken this time gives it to Carter on the around, and he's going to go upfield, and there's going to be a flag. This second is going to be probably holding. It's going to be holding on the Hornets. So it's 10 yards from the spot of the foul. So it brings up a 1st and 12 for the Hornets. Formation, this is going to be a quarterback keeper by Grecken coming towards us, and he's going to get stacked up back there by number 44 and 52. I think I've called 44 as a number, Victor Sines, and 52, Elijah Flores. So it looked like he lost a couple. 2nd and 15 from the 20. Pistol formation, and looks like there's going to be I think they were going to, I'm not sure if they whistled it dead. I heard a whistle. But he's going to be offside, looks like, on the Eagles. Yeah, so it's going to be offsides on the Eagles. Brings up a 2nd and 10 from their own 25-yard line. Tight end to the left, running back to the right, and the pistol hands it off to number 23, and he's going to get a few yards up the middle. Okay, so number 23 is Kyler Edwards. I'm going to have to remember that. He's not on this roster. He was on the roster at home. He was the one that carried it just now. Brings up a 3rd and 8. Same formation. And they're going to hand it, fake handoff, and throws it to Cooper Edwards. Just underthrown a little bit. So it's going to bring up 4th and 8 from their own 27-yard line. So it looks like they're going to go back to punt. I call them a pooch punt, but high kick, and this time it's going to be fair caught there by number 10, Rylan Keith. So 2:33 left in the first. 7-0 is the score here. Ropes on top. I I did say Angel was on the sideline. I'm not real sure. I didn't know what was wrong, but I just got told that he has a torn ACL, so I guess he's out for a while. I formation here for the Ropes Eagles. Franklin hands it off to Keith, breaks a tackle, and then he's going to get past the 50-yard line to the 49-yard line of the Sudan Hornets in Sudan territory. 6-yard run, 5-yard run. Right down there by Javier Avila. So you got split receivers, receiver to each side, tight end on the right side, I formation for Ropes. Franklin's going to hand it off to Keith, breaks a tackle, spins out of another one, breaks another tackle, and now he's off to the races, and he's going to cut back, and he broke a tackle. So he's going to go 49 yards for the score. You just got to hang on there. I mean, you got to do everything you can to bring him down. He's not a very big kid. I'm not real sure. Of course, you don't have to be big. You can be very slippery. So he has some Vaseline on him or something. So 49 yards for the score. Brings the score to 13-0 with the PAT left. And the snap, the kick is up and looked like it got blocked. So it's no good. 13-0 is the score with 1:41 left in the first quarter. Yeah, just a lapse there, and we know how to tackle. Obviously, just got to gang tackle sometimes. Like I said, that Keith kid, Rylan Keith, who's a senior running back. He doesn't look very big, but I mean, I'm not down there on the field either, so. So the Hornets are set to receive the kick. Again, Cooper Edwards. Cooper Edwards. I get confused with the Edwards now. Cooper Edwards, Cal Carter, and Christian Delgado back deep. Then you have Brian Delgado, and it looks like Kyler Edwards and Hayden Province here in the middle, or halfway. And then you got the big guys up here up front blocking. So the wind is going to blow the ball down. They're going to have to get somebody to hold it as Franklin is set to kick. This time he kicks it to Christian, and Christian fumbles it but picks it right back up. And he's going to run all the way to the right, gets hit at about the 18-yard line. So the Hornets start the drive at their own 19-yard line, 1st and 10.
Other great sponsors for the Ropes Junior class: Pro Agris Green, Ropes Farmers Code, Stonewall Fabrication and Construction, Cacovia, Sandia Construction, Timberland Energy Services, Hard Moving and Storage.
So the Hornets come with the receiver, and that's Cooper Edwards to the near side. And they're waiting for another receiver. I think they were supposed to have split receivers, but they're going to have to call a timeout with 1:33 left in the first. That's your Hornets' first timeout. some score updates here. Just Shallow Water 14-0 over Clyde. Excuse me. Nope, we'll go over it. I started to choke. Sorry. So now we got split receivers, tight end, fake handoff to Kyler Edwards, and Cal Carter's going to break a tackle, and he's off to the races. And nobody's going to catch him. Cal Carter on the touchdown pass from Caleb Grecken. 81 yards on the play, and your Hornets are on the board with 1:17 in the first. 13-6 with the PAT still left to go. And I apologize for the sun if you can't really see him. Basically pointing straight into the sun. So the snap is good. Kick is up, and it's a little bit to the right. So 13-6 is the score. 1:17 left in the first. But the Hornets are on the board here in Ropes' homecoming. I didn't know it was homecoming until I got here, and there were a ton of people. I got here early because I wanted to make sure this is the first time I've ever hooked up everything by myself, and I wanted to make sure everything was good and running, and I had electricity. And anyway, and man, there was a ton of people here, and then I found out that it was homecoming. So that's I was like, man, I thought I was early, but so the Hornets scoring drive. Yeah, I think we just had a little freeze right there. Sorry about the connection. I mean, we're connected to, AT&T 4G LTE here, but sometimes it still lags on us. So Grecken, I believe, set to kick off back deep for the Eagles, number 1 and number 10. It looks like number 1 Simmental. Oh, Dockery, I'm sorry. Kick is up and good. Dockery fields it, and he's going to run it back to about the 31-yard line, but there's a flag on the play. Maybe blocking the back or holding, not sure. There's another kid, and I think I remember his last name, number 44. Is it Edwin, or maybe it's Edwin something? Yeah, they're not on this roster for whatever reason. Anyway, so it's going to be, he said illegal procedure, but that's like a false start. You can't. So it brings up a 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line, 22-yard line. I formation split receivers, and he's going to toss it to Keith. Keith is just kind of a zone play there, but he's going to be bottled up in the backfield, maybe a gain of 1 or 2. So I'm going to have to watch out for footballs here. Once again, sorry if it is right directly into the sun right here. Offset I for the Eagles, and he's going to fake handoff, play action, rolls to the right. Franklin just running. He's going to throw it out of bounds. Brings up a 3rd and 8 from their own 24-yard line. 31 seconds left here. Should have brought my shades. So if anybody knows who number 44 is, I think his first name is Edwin. He was on that tackle a while ago on the kickoff. Franklin back to pass. He's going to have an open receiver. And looks like he caught it at the 31-yard line. So brings up a 4th and 1. And we got the play called in, so it might go for it. Split receivers tied in to the right, to the near side, I formation. And it's going to be a quarterback sneak as the buzzer goes off, and he's going to get the first down. So it'll be 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line when we come back from the break, but we will be on the other side, of course. Going to go over the sponsors real quick. Sudan ISD, First United Bank of Sudan, Capital Farm Credit, Mule Team Laundromat, Bailey County Electric Co-op, King Ag Aviation, Johnny King, Montez Steel Buildings, Sawyer Construction, Larry Sawyer, Curtec LLC, Topros, Chad Nichols, 5-Star Tree Service, 5 Area Connect, Double B Farms, Brian Baker, Red Wagon Farms, and GWG Farms, Swift Lube and Oil Change, Lance Insurance, Seth Souter, United Country Real Estate, M. Edwards Realty and Land, Vince Montez Cattle Exports, Coward Enterprises, Sudan Education Foundation, Texas Producers Co-op, Justin Beller, Jalapenos, Sudan Medical Clinic, RJ's Shipping and Beyond, Jay's Coffee Shop, Twice the Ice Hornet Chill, Q&A Sugar Shack, and Chad King Farms. Thank you once again to the sponsors. Go ahead. Thank you once again to the sponsors, and without you guys, we would not be able to bring you this broadcast. Like I said, I hope everything looks good and sounds good. They told me that a while ago, but sometimes, every once in a while, it lags. I saw it lag myself, so yeah, Edwin Redondo is number 44. Yeah, Missy. You have to watch out for footballs thrown and shirts and all kinds of stuff thrown up here. Ropes in a shotgun set, hands it off to Keith, and Keith is going to bully his way a little bit for maybe a 3-yard gain, and brings up a 2nd and 7 from the 36. No, you're fine. So split receivers tied in to the right, I formation for Ropes. And he's going to toss it to Keith. Keith up the middle, met there by a few Hornets. And he's going to get maybe 4 on the play. Brings up a 3rd and 2 from their own 44-yard line. Yeah, Missy said we got 6 cheerleaders that are playing softball players. So, yeah, you're definitely gonna get hit here with the football, and hard probably. I formation, quarterback sneak for Franklin, and their kind of version of the tush push. The fullback just pushed him, and he's gonna get a first down at the 48-yard line. Still in Ropes territory. 10:30. Left here in the half. So you got twin receivers coming to the near side. Tight end on the right side of the formation. I formation for Ropes. And he's going to hand it off to Keith. Hit in the backfield. Good play there by... See if I can see some numbers here. Look like Andrew Larson and a few others. Not real sure. Looked like 52. Gabriel Lopez was in there. So loss of 1 on the play. 2nd and 11 from their own 47-yard line. Split receivers. And they're going to come into a shotgun set. Hands it off to Keith. Keith is going to go upfield and breaks a tackle, and he's off to the races again. Looks like it's going to be no flag on the play. Some people wanted some flags. It looks 50 yards on the play for Keith. So with 9:20 left, I'm sorry again with the camera. I was excited about the play, but 9:20 left in the first half. 19-6 is the score with a PAT yet to be kicked. And it looks like they're actually going for two. So I formation, and they're going to toss it to Keith. Keith is going to go get hit at the line of scrimmage, and it's going to be no good. So the score stays 19-6 with 9:20 left in the first half. Your Hornets down, but not out. Again, don't forget, if you guys want to be at that Education Foundation dinner, it's going to be October 4th, $75. Get in contact with Melanie Harper. Or I'm sure you can ask anybody at the school or anybody that's involved with the Education Foundation. You could probably ask, but the information we have is that Melanie Harper is the person to contact. So going to be good food, good atmosphere, good music, and for a good cause. So, and again, if you want to join that 4-person scramble, the golf tournament, next Saturday, the 20th, it'll be there at Muleshoe, and it's $100 a person, $400 for the team. And if you want to get in that, you get with Matt Greckin and Zach Jones. So after the score, 19-6 is the score with Ropes on top here as the sun seems like it's going down. Ropes set to kick back deep again for Cooper Edwards, Christian Delgado, and Cal Carter. Carter's going to get it. He's going to fall down, but as long as he doesn't fumble, he's going to be. So the Hornets are going to take over at their own 16-yard line. Looks like 17. First and 10 for the Hornets. So the Hornets come out with the play. We got twin receivers to the home side. It looks like the Hornets are going to call a timeout. So 9:18 left in the first half. Score 19-6, Ropes on top. Hornets are going to take a timeout here. Their second timeout of the half. Go over some scores here in the area, around the area. Or at least our area, that I like to say. Shallowater up 14-0 over Clyde. 21-0 Canadian over Dumas. Littlefield 7-0 over Abernathy in the second quarter. Plains 6-0 over Lockney. Muleshoe and New Home are tied 6-6. That's the start of the second quarter. 8-0 Hell Center over Wheeler. And the Hornets come out in that bunch formation. Twins to the top of their. They're going to hand it off to Avila, it looked like. Yeah, the tailback Avila. 5-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 5 from their own 23-yard line. Just under 9 minutes left here in the half. Bunch formation, twins to the right, to the top, and pretty much the same play, but it looks like I think they may have fumbled. Not real sure.
17, Zach Ramirez. Third down.
So they basically lost 2 yards, I guess. So it brings up a 3rd and 7. And they're going to go split receivers, got 3 receivers, twins to the near side. Grekin back to pass. He scrambles out of it and throws it to Edwards. Tries to do a one-handed catch, and you missed it because that was a spectator again. So it brings up a 4th and 7.
Additional wide marker for junior class. Blitzing from Bob Sweets. Max Air, ABC Bank, KLLL, Breeze Basketball,
So Grekin back to punt. And it's going to be blocked. And recovered there at the Hornet 36-yard line. So 1st and 10, Ropes takes over in Hornet territory with 8 minutes left here. So Ropes comes out with twin receivers to the near side. I formation. He's going to hand it off to Keith. Keith is going to get tripped up and brought down back there by Maximus Lopez. So gain of no gain. Actually, 2nd and 10. So split receivers this time. Franklin is up top, and they got Zayden Pittman hands it off to Keith again, right down by Javier Avila. Gain of 3 on the play. Brings up a 3rd and 6, so a gain of 4. So shotgun set, Pittman still at quarterback, and he fakes the handoff. It's going to be a screen play to Keith, and he's going to have a lot of blockers, and there's going to be a flag on the play. Looks like holding or blocking the back, I'm not real sure. But he got down to about the 7-yard line. No, they got it marked at the... So it's going to be holding on the Eagles, but it's a spot foul, so it'll actually still wind up as a 1st down. So 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line. At the Hornet 24-yard line, I'm sorry. Split receivers. And the starting quarterback, Kate Franklin, he's split to the near side. I formation for Pittman. And he's going to hand it off this time to number 4, and he's going to fumble it. And we're saying that the Hornets got it. And the Hornets do have it. Avila, they're still looking on the ground, and Avila's like, I got the ball over here, guys. So turnover for Ropes, 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line with 6:10 left before the half. That was Javis Cruz, junior running back, coughed up the ball. So 1st and 10 for the Hornets at their own 22-yard line. Split receivers, Ryer to the top and Christian Delgado on the near side. Pistol formation, back to pass, and he's got a step on him, but he throws it straight into number 1. Should have been intercepted, but number 1, Coulter Dockery, I don't know if he just wasn't expecting it to hit him right in the chest. Nonetheless, Hornets get another chance here. 2nd and 10 from their own 22-yard line. Down 19-6.
Second down and 10.
Same formation here. Hands it off to Kyler Edwards, and he's going to get stacked up. They made a little push there toward the end. Gain of 3, looks like. This referee over here, I'm looking, he spots the ball and then he moves. I don't know if the other guy tells him, hey, that's not where. Anyway, 5:40 left here for halftime. 3rd and 8 for the Hornets. Pistol formation. And back to pass, and it's a little high for Cooper Edwards. So it's going to be a 4th and 8. 5:15 left before halftime.
We're down at 8.
So punt formation. Good punt. It's going to get hit at about the 20-yard line. And it's going to die right at the 1. And he slipped a tackle. And then Christian Delgado got him. He slipped out of Cooper Edwards' tackle. Oh, there's a flag over here almost at midfield. So I don't know. So right now the ball is at the 10-yard line. It's going to be a personal foul on ropes. So after this goal line is the penalty yardage. Brings up to start the drive. I'm sorry, 1st and 10 at the 5. So again, Franklin is not the quarterback. Pittman is the quarterback. Shotgun formation for Pittman. Pittman hands off to Keith. Keith is bottled up. He's going to be brought down at the 3-yard line, so a loss of 2 on the play.
Tackle by number 11.
4:40 left here before halftime. Hornets only have 1 timeout left. Since we're in the stands, I believe you can hear the band at the home games as well. But hands off to Keith. Keith hit in the backfield. He broke the tackle, but he's going to get to about the 7-yard line. Just right at 4 minutes left here. Maybe the Hornets can get the ball back and put something on the board before halftime. So 3rd and 8 here for the Ropes Eagles at their own 7-yard line. Twin receivers, looks like to the near side. Tight end on the right side. And looks like Ropes is going to call a timeout. Their first timeout of the first half. Go over some more scores. See, Stratford 34-0 over Sunray. There's no score for Morton. Crosbyton 6-0 over Hamlin in the second quarter, and Memphis 7-0 over Rawls in the second quarter as well. Some games near us here. The Lubbock Westerners 48-21. I think that was yesterday. Slayton up 7-0 on New Deal. That's almost halftime. It looks like a pretty good game. Friendship 27-6 over Wichita Falls Legacy. That's the start of the second. Farwell 14-0 over Sundown. Started the second quarter there as well. So 3rd and 8 from the 7. Shotgun formation, twins to the right, to the far side. Rolls out, and it's going to be like a wide receiver screen, but that was read just by the Hornets. So they're going to force the Ropes Eagles to punt. Hopefully get some good field position here with 3:20 left in the first half. Still got one timeout, but I'm pretty sure he's saving it. So back to receive here for the Hornets is number 13, Cal Carter. And Franklin's going to punt. And it's going to bounce. And it's going to be right at the 49, 48-yard line for the Hornets. And it looks like there's a flag on the play.
Flag on the field.
So, yeah, they may have to re-kick it. It'll be half the distance to the goal if it's on the roughing the kicker. Oh, no, it's not a personal foul. Running into the kicker, I guess they can say. So the call is running into the kicker. It didn't say personal foul, so it should be only 5 yards. I'm not sure if that's even a thing anymore, or if it's an automatic first down no matter what. Yeah, so because I know the face mask, they used to have a 5-yard penalty and a 15-yard penalty. Now it's just all 15 yard. So 4th and 5. After the penalty is assessed, and they're going to have to re-kick or go for it. I mean, so he's going to decline it, I guess. So Hornets football at the Ropes 49-yard line. So maybe with 2:50 left here in the half, maybe the Hornets can get on the board. So the Hornets come out with split receivers in that pistol formation with the offset back there in the backfield, and tied in Cal Carter to the home side. It's fake handoff, and it's a keeper. Grecken. He's going to get about 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd and 7. Second and 8, I'm sorry. From their own 47-yard line, and they're in a hurry. Same formation. And this time he's going to hand it off to Kyler Edwards. He's going to cut it upfield, take a couple of shots, and he's going to get a good gain there. He just lowered his shoulder and gained about 4 yards or 5 yards, brings up a 3rd and 2. And the snap is low. Grecken back to pass. He's going to keep it. He's going to throw it. And, Cooper Edwards looked like he turned into a blocker, and Grecken threw it to him. So he was actually trying to block the receiver. 4th and 2. 2:02 left here in the half. Just need to get the first down here. Split receivers, pistol formation, and Ropes is going to call a timeout. So that's their second timeout of the half. Let me go over some of the cheerleaders. You got Emery Humphreys, Carly Grecken, Danny Mitchell, Mason Province. I believe her name is Alyssa Montez. Piper Poole, Scarlett Poole, Kendall Wilson, and the mascot, Brooklyn Swart. I'd like to thank the cheerleaders because, they cheer for us. And then, of course, I believe their sponsor is Miss Grecken, Cammie Grecken. So she's the cheer sponsor. Thanks to her. She's been doing that for a while, I believe so. Riding around with driving them around, and I'm pretty sure Matt gets asked to drive the van for the cheerleaders. So same formation. Edwards to the right, trying to draw him off sides. And this time they snap the ball. Grecken is going to run. He gets hit, but he's going to break the tackle and get the first down to the 35-yard line, almost 35-yard line. And did they call a timeout? Who called timeout? Somebody called timeout. So nobody, did they call a 2-minute warning? Is that in high school now? I'm not real sure. I believe that's what he said, 2-minute warning. Nonetheless, 1:53 left here in the half. 19-6 Ropes on top, but the Hornets are driving at the Ropes 35-yard line, 1st and 10. And, looking to put a score up here before halftime. As we said, the Eagles will receive the second half kickoff because they deferred. So split receivers. Grecken in the pistol hands it. No, doesn't hand it off. Keeps it himself for a 4-yard gain. 5-yard gain. Brings up a 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line. Same formation. Grecken this time back to pass. And he's going to throw it to Ryer. Ryer open in the end zone. Touchdown, Sudan. 31-yard pass, 30-yard pass, I guess, to Aspen Ryer from Caleb Grecken. And your Hornets are on the board again. 19-12 is the score with a PAT left still to come. Snap, the kick is up, and it is good. 19-13 is the score, 1:29 left before halftime. nice pitch and catch right there by Grecken and Ryer. Ryer got a step on him. Of course, Aspen's about 6'4", and long strides there. He got behind the defender, and Grecken hit him in stride for a 31-yard pass. So back deep for the Eagles looks like number 1, Coulter Dockery, and number 10, I believe, Rylan Keith, the running back. So Grecken set to kick it off. Kick is kicked out of bounds. So that'll be a 5-yard penalty, or they can re-kick. They either give them 5 yards, kick it again, or 5 yards from the 25, so they'll be on the 1st and 10 at the 30. Nope, they're going to elect to kick it again. So kicking it off from the 35 this time. So Keith and Dockery back to receive as Grecken walks off the footsteps there. So this time Grecken, he's going to kick it, and it's fumbled. Picks it up at the 1 and brings it out to the 10 almost. Yeah, they should have just took the penalty. They would have had the ball at the 30. Now they got it at the 19. So good kick there by Grecken. First and 10 at the 18-yard line. 1:20 left to play in the first half. As I was saying, the halftime show, I guess I'll have to leave the headset on a little bit. You can listen to at least the Hornets Sudan Bogle Band. Franklin rolls to the right, caught over there by number 1, Dockery, and he's going to be hit out of bounds. So first and 10 at the 28-yard line. 1:14 left as the clock stops because he got hit out of bounds. Split receivers. No, 3 receivers. Shotgun set. Franklin rolls to his right. Throws it to number 0, Simontal. And he's going to get hit inbounds. So the clock's going to keep running. Only 1 timeout left for the Eagles. 2nd and 5 as they're in a hurry up offense, and Franklin rolls again to his right, and this time hits number 2, Pittman, and Pittman's they're gonna throw a flag, so they're gonna bring that one back. All that noise for nothing. They're gonna bring it back as there is a I don't know if it was a holding or blocking the back, but either way. I know y'all didn't see that play, but it didn't count anyway. Y'all saw the holding maybe. Again, forgive me if I become a spectator and forget the camera. So first and 10 at their own 47-yard line, 39 seconds left. Shotgun set, 3 receivers, 2 to the right. Franklin rolls to his right, and he's going to run with it, and he's going to cross midfield and go out of bounds at about the 46-yard line, I'm sorry. 33 seconds left before halftime. The clock stops as he went out of bounds. So 3 receivers, shotgun set, rolls to his right, and this time he hits the receiver. And you're just going to do that all day. Yeah, the defense needs to, that's all he's doing, going to the right, hitting the receiver. That was Dockery. Same formation. Franklin rolls to his right. Same play, pretty much. Second and 10 from the Hornet 37-yard line. 26 seconds left. Clock stops on the incomplete pass. Twins to the home side. Single receiver to the left. Shotgun set. Rolls to his right again. And tries to throw it over Montez. This time bats it down. Yeah, now they ran the same play like 10 times in a row. 18 seconds left. That time Montez stuck with the receiver, and he tried to tell him to, go downfield and tried to throw it over him, but he wasn't. Montez was step for step with him. So 3rd and 10 at their own 37-yard line. Shotgun, same set. Franklin this time, deep pass, and it's going to be broken up in the middle there by Hayden Providence. Nice play by Providence. 4th and 10 with 12 seconds left, and they may just call timeout here. Franklin thought he was open for a second. He was for a second, but so 4th and 10 out of the timeout. Not sure what Ropes is going to do. They're in Sudan territory, so you could just try to throw it downfield. Of course, if you get tackled inbounds, you don't have any timeouts. You got to hurry up to the, or they could just punt it. Split receivers, and they're going to come in a shotgun. And they are going to run a play. They're going to throw it downfield to Franklin and overthrown by Pittman. So the Hornets are going to take over with 6 seconds left. I say you just run the same play with Aspen Ryer down the middle. Turnover on downs. Hornets take over at their own 37-yard line. Brecken is just going to take a knee. So the score is 19-13. Hornets down by 6 here at halftime. Been a good game so far for the Hornets. They passing the ball has been a little bit more effective for them today with the 2 touchdown passes. Again, let me go over the sponsors real quick for the Sudan Band plays. Sudan ISD, First United Bank of Sudan, Capital Farm Credit, Mule Team Laundromat, Bailey County Electric Co-op, King Ag Aviation, Johnny King, Montez Steel Buildings, Sawyer Construction, Larry Sawyer, Kurtak LLC, Toll Pros, Chad Nichols, 5-Star Tree Service, 5 Area Connect, Double B Farms, Brian Baker, Red Wagon Farms, and GWG Farms, Swift Lube and Oil Change, Lance Insurance, Seth Souter, United Country Real Estate, M. Edwards Realty and Land, Vince Montez Cattle Exports, Coward Enterprises, Sudan Education Foundation, Texas Producers Co-op, Justin Beller, Jalapenos, Sudan Medical Clinic, RJ Shipping and Beyond, Jay's Coffee Shop, Twice the Ice, Hornet Chill, Q&A, Sugar Shack, and Chad King Farms. Thank you once again to the sponsors as they allow us to bring you the home games, the away games, the basketball games, the softball, baseball games. So thank y'all. Without you guys, we would not be able to do this. And once again, I'm gonna leave the headset on so you can hear the BOGO band. I'm not sure if I turn down my headset that you'll be able to hear it. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it on, at least while the BOGO band plays, and then I'll turn it off so you don't hear people yelling and stuff. So anyway, looks like the BOGO band is coming out. We will not have a interview. We usually leave that up to Joe Kai. He's the interview man. I wouldn't know what to ask people. So Unfortunately, they're going to be playing away from us, but maybe we can at least see some of their, performance and hear some of it, maybe.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field the Sudan Band. Our marcher of the week is Cooper Gonzalez. Section of the week is the percussion section. Drum majors, Melanie Gold and Alex Carson. Is your band ready? Presenting the 2025 production, Bionic. Your Sudan Gold Band.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, I don't know if you heard that too well because they were facing away from us. But we got about 9 minutes left here, and we're going to take a break. Once again, 19-13 is the score. Ropes on top. Just stay tuned for a good, exciting second half of football here in Ropes, Texas. We'll be back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back, and here come your Hornets out of the tunnel. Once again, if you're just joining us, 19-13 is the score. And Ropes will receive the kick. Coming out of halftime. So it's been a tale of two cities, I guess you can call them, or whatever you want to say. Ropes has gotten their 3 touchdowns on the ground, and the Hornets have gotten their 2 touchdowns through the air, moving the ball on the air and in the ground. Ropes mainly on the ground, 2 big long runs for 2 touchdowns, and then of course the opening touchdown was they got the ball like around the 8-yard line, and they plunged it in from about 4 yards. So you got an 81-yard pass and a 31-yard pass from Caleb Grecken, one to Cal Carter, and one to Aspen Ryer. So that's your score, 19-13. A few missed extra points and by Ropes, and I think they went for 2 on one occasion. So Grecken, again, set to kick the ball. And standing back deep is Dockery and Keith. So Grecken's kick is going to go into the end zone for a touchback. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Ropes Eagles, starting at the 25-yard line. So they're going to come in a I formation, toss to Keith. Keith is going to be hit by a number of Hornets. Looks like Dylan Province and even Ryer was in there. It's a gain of 5 on the play. So second and 5, I'm sorry. I formation. Franklin under center, hands it off to Keith again, breaks through the line and gets up to the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Ropes Eagles at the 41. I'll tell you, that guy marks it at one spot and then he just keeps like moving. I don't know if somebody tells him, hey, that's not where it's supposed to be, or anyway. So 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Toss to Keith to the right side. He's going to go break it outside, and they got one man to beat, and he breaks the tackle, but pushed out of bounds by Cal Carter. So Ropes driving on their opening drive at the Hornet 42-yard line. So up in the I formation, twins to the home side, toss to the right. He's going to go outside, and it's going to be about 6-7 yards. So they're going to say 8. So down at the 33, Hornet 33-yard line, brings up a 2nd and 2. Same formation, I formation, split receivers, and it's going to be a keeper. And he's going to get the first down to the 30-yard line. First and 10 at the Hornet 29-yard line. I formation again. Hands it off to Keith up the middle, and he's going to get hit after about 3-4 yards. So brings up a 2nd and 5 at the 24-yard line, I'm sorry. I formation up the middle. This time he gets bottled up at the line of scrimmage. Looks like no gain on the play, maybe half a yard. Brought down by Gabriel Lopez. So I formation again, pretty much same formation all the way through. They're going to toss it to the right. He's going to wait for his blockers, and he's going to push up to about the 19-yard line. Looks like it's going to be a first down. So first and 10 at the 19-yard line of the Hornets. Same formation, I formation. Hands it off to Keith. This time he's hit, spins, and he's going to get met there by a slew of Hornets. Boning, looks like, and then I'm not sure who that was just now getting up. Looks like number 55. I can't see the numbers. That may be... Andrew Larson, yeah, maybe 65. I formation, same formation. This time fake handoff, and Franklin rolling to the left. He's going to throw it to number 35, Mike Williams, and he's going to get down to about the 8-7. It's going to be first and goal at the 7-yard line. So first and goal at the 8. 7 minutes to play in the third. Ropes took the opening drive and just driving. This time they're going into a shotgun. And it's going to be handed off to Keith. Keith's going to slip. And he's going to be brought down for no gain. 2nd and 8 from the 8. 2nd and goal. So Ropes just slow and methodical here, driving down the field. Go back to the same formation, I formation, tied into the right, toss, and he's going to get hit in the backfield. He may have gotten to the line of scrimmage, and maybe, well, now they say the key. Well, on the other side, the guy's standing about the 6, and this guy's standing about the 8. So 3rd and 7, it looks like 3rd and goal from the 7. Twin receivers to the near side, shotgun. And it's going to be a reverse, fake reverse. Probably should have just gave it to him. It's going to bring up a 4th down at the 5-yard line. 4th and goal from the 5-yard line. 5:20 left in the third. Same score, 19-13. Ropes on top. Not sure. Probably don't kick field goals. I'm not sure. So they're going to have to go for it here. So Franklin goes out to receiver. Going to have 3 receivers, twins to the home side. Shotgun set with Williams, and it's going to be a run, and he's going to get into the end zone for a touchdown. They say he broke the plane. It's on the rope side. I'm not sure. It didn't look like it to me, but I mean, so the score is 25-13. So have a weird formation there. Went for 2. So brings out the score 27-13. Ropes on top. They just took that pretty much down the field, got in barely, and 2-point conversion. Wasted, or I'm not going to say wasted, but spent about 8 minutes on the drive, 7.5 minutes on the opening second half drive. So 27-13 is the score. See if the Hornets can answer here on their opening drive. Back deep for the Hornets, Christian Delgado, Kyle Carter, and Cooper Edwards. So Franklin's set to kick off. Edwards gets it, almost slips. He's kind of slipping down. And he's going to return it to the 16, about the 16-yard line. First and 10 at the 16-yard line. Well, they got a 15. Split receivers, Ryer to the far side. No, Ryer to the near side here, and Edwards to the far side. Hands it off to Kyler Edwards, and he's going to get hit in the backfield. Tried to slip the tackle, but couldn't. So no gain on the play. Second and 10 from the 15. Hornets in the pistol. Split receivers. Goes back to pass. He's going to hit Ryer. Ryer. Just a little in front of Ryer. But he did get a step on him. So brings up a third and 10 from the 15-yard line. 3:48 left in the third. 27-13 to score. Ropes on top. Split formation. Pistol rolls to the right, and it's going to be a run play, and he's just going to get hit. No blocking, really. Loss of 3. They're going to give him forward progress. So 4th and 16 from the 10-yard line. So Pittman and Dockery back to receive the punt, which I'm pretty sure is coming. Punt's up. And it's going to be fair caught by Dockery at the Hornet 45-yard line. So 2:49 left here in the third. 27-13 is the score. Ropes on top of your Sudan Hornets.
All right, we're going to start announcing the raffle winners from the junior class meeting. If you're a winner, please stop by the cafeteria on your way home to pick up your prize.
Shotgun set. Twins to the home side. One receiver to the visitor side. Franklin hands off to Keith. Keith is going to gain about 7-8 yards. Brought down by Brian Delgado. Julian Salas also on the tackle. 2nd and 3. 7-yard gain there by Keith. Same formation, shotgun set. Franklin passes it to, and it's going to be an incomplete pass. Passed it to Pittman. Pittman couldn't handle it. So brings up a 3rd and 3 at the Hornet 37-yard line. 2:06 left in the third. I formation. Like I said, that's their little version of the tush push. Kind of the quarterback gets it, and then you just fullback pushes the quarterback. It's going to bring up a first down.
Other winners of the raffle: Charlie Middleton, Will Williams, Megan Seals, Catherine Kusman, Ashley Davidson, Becky Watkins.
This time Pittman under center, I formation. Hands it off to Keith on the right side. Breaks through the line of scrimmage after about 4 yards. He's brought down by Julian. Max Lopez and Julian Salas both on the tackle there.
Additional auction winners: Drew Anderson, Kiana F., Louis Howard. Last name Ketchison, no first name listed. Marissa Dorman.
So Pittman brings him out into the I formation. Split receivers. And hands it off to Keith. Keith is going to break through the line of scrimmage. Another 2-3 yards there. Brings up a 3rd and 3 or 2 maybe. Brought down by number 18 Javier Avila.
Last name Wilson only with 2 Cornell, Curtis Cabot.
So we're down to 30 seconds here in the third. Ropes just taking their time. I formation, same formation, tied into the home side. Fake handoff. He's going to keep it, and he's going to get brought down back there by number 11, Maximus Lopez. That's going to be the end of the third quarter. Your score, 27-13, Ropes over your Sudan Hornets. Go over the sponsors real quick. Sudan ASD, First United Bank of Sudan, Capital Farm Credit, Mule Team Laundromat, Bailey County Electric Co-op, King Ag Aviation, Johnny King, Montez Steel Building, Sawyer Construction, Larry Sawyer, Curtec LLC, Tow Pros, Chad Nichols, 5-Star Tree Service, 5 Area Connect, Double B Farms, Brian Baker, Red Wagon Farms, and GWG Farms, Swift Lube and Oil Change, Lance Insurance, Seth Souter, United Country Real Estate, M. Edwards Realty and Land, Vince Montez Cattle Exports, Coward Enterprises, Sudan Education Foundation, Texas Producers Co-op, Justin Beller, Jalapenos, Sudan Medical Clinic, RJ Shipping and Beyond, Jay's Coffee Shop, Twice the Ice Hornet Chill, Q&A Sugar Shack, and Chad King Farms. Thank you once again to all the sponsors for allowing us to bring you this ball game. It's been a slow, methodical second half, really, by Ropes. We've had 3 possessions in the third period, and 2 of them by Ropes, and they just spent about 8 minutes on the first drive, scored. The Hornets had the ball for a little bit, and then the Ropes has the ball again, and they're still on their second drive. So 12 minutes to play here. It's still anybody's ball game, but Ropes is up by 2 touchdowns. It's going to be a quarterback sneak again. Like I said, it's to me, it's their version of the tush push. Anybody that watches the NFL and the Philadelphia Eagles. But it's a part of football. So Franklin back at quarterbacks, I formation, offset I. He's going to hand it off to Keith. Keith is going to the home side. He's going to get brought down right there by Aspen Ryer. Good open field tackle. Brings up a 2nd and 6 from the Hornet 20-yard line. I formation for the Eagles, toss to the left, and he's going to go right up the middle. Broken tackle, another broken tackle, and in for the touchdown. Brings the score up to 33-13 with the PAT left. Unless they go for 2 here like they did a while ago. But looks like they're just going to a regular field goal. So snap, the kick is up, and it is good. So the score 34-13, Ropes on top. 10:40 left in the ball game. Once again, I just want to remind everybody, if you want to do the Education Foundation dinner, you got to get a hold of Melanie Harper. That's going to be, October 4th of this year. Tickets are on sale for $75. Dan Patterson will be the performer. And, of course, you're going to have a dinner and a auction, live auction, I believe. And that'll be, like I said, October 4th at 7 p.m. at the Desert Road Event Center in Muleshoe, Texas. Also, don't forget about the 4-person 18-hole scramble held by the Sudan Booster Club. And if you want to get enter that, get a hold of Matt Grickens or Zach Jones. And, of course, the $50 Booster Club Gold membership cards. If you get that, you can get in free to the home games of this football and basketball season. Kickoff to Delgado, hits him in the face mask. It's going to be a phone scramble for the ball, and it looks like Ropes is going to pick it up. So they got good field position at the 22-yard line, at the Hornet 22-yard line. Yeah, it just hit him in the helmet and bounced pretty far.
First down and 10, ball on the 23-yard line.
Oh, they're going to start throwing footballs again. So a pass by Pittman into the end zone, overthrows Franklin. Franklin's pretty tall, doesn't have his height or anything, but so I'm going to try to pay attention, make sure that nobody hits me with a football, but it could happen. So 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line. Shotgun set, Twins to the, it's going to be a reverse to number 1, and it's going to be spin, and he's going to outrun the Hornets to the end zone. That was Dockery, who spun away from one tackle, and then he just outran the Hornets to the end zone, bringing the score 40-13 with 10:16 left in the fourth in the ball game. And they're going to set up to get into the kickoff, into the field goal unit. There's a snap. The kick is up and good. 41-13 the score now, with 10:16 left in the fourth. Just, slow, methodical drives, and then, of course, the fumble there. I mean, you can't give them extra opportunities when you're trying to get back in the ball game. I mean, it's never over until it's over, but, 41-13 is a daunting task for anybody. But, I mean, you gotta keep playing. I mean, hopefully the boys, they just keep playing, and I mean, because you never know. I mean, it was the other day, what was it, the Ravens and Bills? I mean, I know they're professionals or whatever, but, they were down by 25 and they came back and won by 1, so it can happen. Definitely got to stiffen up on defense, and of course they got to score quick here. Franklin with the kick, and this time Carter is going to get it. He's going to bring it out to the 20, to the 25, brought down at the 26-yard line, 27 looks like. So Hornets will take over at 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line. Pistol formation. Hands it off. Nope. Pulls it, and he's going to get brought down at the maybe a 1-yard loss. Yeah, 1-yard loss. 2nd and 11. Hand off, and He said it was a fumble. I'm not sure. Either way, we got back on it.
Third down.
I think that was Avila. Avila, yeah. Greckin takes the snap, gives it to Carter on the reverse. Or kind of a trap play, maybe. Brings up a 4th and 9. So the Hornets are going to go for it here. It's going to be a pass. Greckin throws it to Carter, just overthrew it. Sorry, I was a spectator again. So the Ropes Eagles will take over on downs at the Hornet 30-yard line with 8:34 left to play in the ball game. Shotgun set here for Ropes. Pittman hands off to Keith on the left side, and he's going to get hit out of bounds. Looks by Javier Avila was the first one to get there. After a gain of 1. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 30. It's all right. Shotgun set by Ropes. And he's going to roll out to the right. Oh, missed tackle there. Pittman throws it into the end zone, and it's going to get caught for a touchdown there by Franklin. I'm sorry, starting quarterback. Brings up the score 47-13 with 8:18 left in the ball game. Has just kind of got away here from the Hornets. After that long, slow drive to open the second half, I mean, it's just been nothing but Ropes. The snap, the kick is up, and it looked like a knuckleball, but it goes through. 48-13 to score. And like I said, it just kind of got out of hand the last couple minutes here.
18 left to play in the fourth quarter. Sudan Hornets 13, Ward Eagles 48.
Back deep for the Hornets is going to be Caleb Greckin.
Back into the 15, kicking off the Eagles to 12, Dave Franklin.
Franklin set to kick, and he kicks it to Greckin. Greckin's going to let it bounce. Picks it up, gets to the 15, where he's hit by 2 Ropes Eagles. You didn't see none of it. I'm getting older, forgetting to do stuff.
Hornets ball, 1st and 10 on the 15.
1st and 10 for the Hornets. 15-yard line, their own 15-yard line. 8:12 left in the ball game. Pistol set, hands it off to Kyler Edwards. Good gain there, 5 yards on the play. Bring up 2nd and 5.
Number 75, Harbuck. Second down.
Pistol formation again. Nobody there for the pitch. Looks like somebody got crossed up on the play. Grecken just had to basically eat it back there. There's flags on the play.
I'll just put it out. One time, we'd like to thank all of our sponsors who donated to the junior class. If you want to buy a ticket, donate money, donate a prize. Thank you.
So face mask on the Eagles brings up a 15-yard penalty for a first down at the 29-yard line. Automatic first down.
First and 10 ball on the 30-yard line.
Same formation. Hands it off to Avila. Avila bounces it outside, but he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage.
Avila on the carry. Number 14, Radley Parkinson with the tackle. Number 21, Garland Higginbotham. Second down.
Same formation for the Hornets. And Grecken's going to keep it, get hit, but he's going to break a tackle, break a few tackles, gets up to the 50 and into Rhodes territory to the 48-yard line. Probably the best run of the night for Grecken. 6:55 left here in the game. Hornets in a hurry, same formation, and they're going to get, I think they're going to catch, oh no, they're going to call a false start. I thought they caught ropes on 12 men on the field, but it's going to go against the Hornets. 5-yard penalty. 1st and 15 from their own 48-yard line. Pistol formation. Hands it off to Kyler Edwards. Edwards lowers his shoulder, and he's going to get about 8 yards or 7 yards here at the 45-yard line. Grecken back to pass. Throws it in the middle of Christian Delgado. Just a little bit high, but broken up there by number 1, Dockery.
Third down to 7.
.609 left here in the game. Hornets in the pistol. Hands it off. No, pulls it. Grecken's going to go down to about the 41-yard line. Brings up a 4th and 3 for the Hornets. They're going to false start.
Flag on the field, false start from the Hornets. 5-yard penalty. Remains fourth down.
So it brings up a 4th and 9 instead of a 4th and 4. Grecken back to pass, passes it, hits Kyler Cooper Edwards, I'm sorry, in the shoulder pad. The defender was all over him, but no flags or anything. Turnover on downs to the Ropes Eagles with 6:02 left in the ball game. 48-13 is the score. Ropes on top of your Sudan Hornets. Wishbone formation. And they're going to toss it to number 4, Cruz. He's going to get out to the outside, and then he's going to get hit out of bounds with 5:55 left. Gain about almost pretty much 10 yards for a first down in Hornet territory at the 44-yard line. Same formation here for the Eagles. And they're going to hand it off. He's going to get hit in the backfield. Right now by number 64, Julian Salas. Came up a little, limping a little bit. So no hurry here for the Eagles. About to hit 5 minutes left in the ball game. Wishbone formation, toss to Keith over here towards us, and he's going to break a tackle, but he's going to gain about 7-8 yards, or maybe 9. Yeah, it brings up a 3rd and 1 at the 35-yard line, left the Hornet 35-yard line. Same formation here for the Eagles, a wishbone set, and it's going to be a quarterback keeper for the first down. We just hit 4 minutes. Same formation here for the Eagles. Toss to the other side. Breaks it outside. Lowers his shoulder, but he's going to get brought down. There's going to be a flag on the play. Going to be holding on the Eagles, so replay the down, but it's going to bring up a 1st and 13. Full house backfield back there with Wishbone. And hand it off to Keith, or tosses it to Keith. Follows his blockers, and he's going to get about 6 yards, 7 yards. About 3 minutes left in the ball game. Ball at the 25-yard line. Going to be tossed to number 4, Cruz, trying to get outside. There's going to be another hold or a block in the back maybe. So 2:22 left. Back them up 10 more yards, or 10 yards from the spot of the foul. So replay the down. Be 2nd and 16. At the 35-yard line. Wishbone formation. Tosses it to Cruz. Cruz cuts it back, and he's going to get into the end. Grecken caught up to him right at the end zone. So that brings the score 54-13. 1:57 left in the ball game. Kick is up and good. 55-13 the score.
1:57 left to play in the fourth quarter. Sudan Hornets 13, War Eagles 55.
Said it was just a bad second half, really. I mean, going to halftime, 19-13 the score, and just kind of came out flat, I guess. I mean, I'm not real sure what happened, or that long sustaining drive by the Eagles kind of let the air out of the sail there of the Hornets and just couldn't recoup. And then, they fumbled on one of the kickoffs, and, Ropes got good field position, and I mean, it's just been pretty much downhill since then. People ain't going to believe this 55-13. I mean, it's a bad score, but, I mean, like I said, really good defense first half. Just couldn't get the offense going, and then the defense, these guys just 3-4 yards, and, just couldn't stop it. Franklin getting set to kick off. Grecken back deep. Line drive kick to Franklin to Grecken. Grecken gets it at the 5. He's at the 10, 15, the 20, and runs into a wall out to the 23-yard line. $150 left in the ball game. Pistol formation, 3 wide receivers, 2 to the home side. Reverse to Boning, looks like. Boning's going to get about 6 yards on the reverse. 2nd and 4, 2nd and 5. And the Hornets are ready to go again. Back to pass. He scrambles to his left and avoids a couple of tackles, but fumbles the ball. And looks like it's going to be picked up by Grecken.
Covered by the Hornets, 3rd down.
So brings up a 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8. Hands off, but he's hit. As soon as he got the ball, he was hit. And Vila couldn't get started. So it brings up a 4th and 9 with just under 30 seconds left in the ball game. It looks like they're not going to run a play. The play clock and the game clock are pretty much the same. I think they're just going to let it run out. So once again, 55-13 is the final score here in Ropes. Your Hornets going down, tell of two halves, really. First half, they did a really good job. I mean, they were down still 19-13, but something happened the second half. Just that long sustaining drive, the opening drive for the Hornets, Eagles, and it just, I don't know, messed with the lines or something of our guys, and just couldn't get it together in the second half. Wound up, giving up a lot of scores and, just mistakes here and there, but a lot of broken tackles by Ropes and long runs and stuff. So just got to get to work on it. But that's what, like Joe Kai says, there's three seasons. You got the pre-district, and then you got district, and which counts. You can lose all 5 non-district games and win all 5 district games and still, be the number 1 team in the playoffs. So, Ropes, like I said, they're a tough team. They're a good team. I think we're better than the 55-13 score there, and a lot of people are going to look at it and say, well, that's Ropes is that good. But I mean, to be honest with you, really, the Hornets just had a bad second half, and you just got to live and learn, and hopefully come up with the next one. I think we're going to do the school song real quick. I'll go over the sponsors and we'll get out of here. Okay, go over the sponsors real quick. Sudan SD, First United Bank of Sudan, Capital Farm Credit, Muleshoe Team Laundromat, Bailey County Electric Co-op, King Ag Aviation, Johnny King, Montez Steel Buildings, Sawyer Construction, Larry Sawyer, Curtec LLC, Toll Pros, Chad Nichols, 5-Star Tree Service, 5 Area Connect, Double B Farms, Brian Baker, Red Wagon Farms and GWG Farms, Swift Lube and Oil Change, Lance Insurance, Seth Souter, United Country Real Estate, M. Edwards Realty and Land, Vince Montez Cattle Exports, Coward Enterprises, Sudan Education Foundation, Texas Producers Co-op, Justin Beller, Jalapenos, Sudan Medical Clinic, RJ Shipping and Beyond, Jay's Coffee Shop, Twice the Ice, Hornet Chill, Q&A, Sugar Shack, and Chad King Farms. Thank you to all the sponsors who allow us to bring you this ball game and the rest of the ball games yet to come. Don't forget to join us. Let me look at the schedule real quick. Don't forget to join us next Friday. Phone wants to act crazy. Next Friday at Vega. So that's going to be a long trip. And then, of course, the 26th, don't forget Plains. We'll be having the homecoming in there. They're in Sudan, and hopefully everybody can be there and also be for the next day. The parade and all that stuff. We'll probably talk about that next week in the upcoming to the homecoming game. Anyway, that's it for me. Tim and Joe Kai. Hopefully y'all are traveling safe, and we'll see y'all next week. And it's always great to be a Hornet. I know today's score doesn't reflect what we, come to ask of, these guys. But I mean, hey, it happens to everybody. So keep your heads up. Like I said, this is non-district, so this is when you learn, for district. So until next time, we'll see y'all.